Yeah, welcome to LOOTRS OT.
On this show, we will explore the ins and outs of our lives as hip-hop artists, business partners, and, I suppose, brothers.
Okay. Done with regulation time. Now get ready for what's next. LOOTRS OT. Yeah, LOOTRS OT. I said LOOTRS OT. Yeah, LOOTRS OT. LOOTRS OT. I said LOOTRS OT. I said LOOTRS OT.
Yeah,
LOOTRS OT.
Ooh,
LOOTRS OT.
yeah. Maybe we start with the cheers. To mum and dad not being here.
Cheer my bar. Oh, good drink.
No, but on the real,
No, that's the real.
yeah, we're not even joking. It's been an amazing couple weeks. We love our parents so much.
We love our bread. We love our butter.
No,
But most of all, we love each other.
what's that from?
Is it?
Is that that movie?
Madeline. No, Madeline.
Oh, right.
Of the, it was like a cartoon.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I was going to live stream it. I won't. Maybe I'll live stream the
Next
FM.
Yeah, so no, we'll just kick off straight with that. Like, it's been a fully jam-packed 2 weeks. It's been weird because mum and dad came down with sister and Beck, who's mum's friend and or everyone's friend really, family friend.
She's a gang.
Yeah, she's the non-blood auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they stayed just around the corner from me, which isn't really that far from you. So there was a lot of time spent with them, which I'm so grateful for. Like it was so dope to have them here and see our homes and like just, you know, and like me having my birthday, having them here just actually made it feel like a legit birthday, like having all the people around you that you love and stuff. But
Remember what we did last year for your birthday?
No. I'm pretty bad.
Changa-langa-langa-langa-langa-langa.
All right. Good times.
You remember?
Yeah. But yeah, it's like obviously being good, but it's just been, it was tough because we're at home. They came to our houses, we didn't go on holidays together. You know what I mean? So we still had all our typical daily, you know, things and business to run and gym workouts to do and music to record and
boxing bags to punch.
And books to read and all of that. So yeah, it was hard to stay. I mean, we both ate so much food.
You ate way more than me, but
Yeah, it's given though, right?
Yep.
No, I'm just stoked about that. Like, you know, we both fast most days. And so it was definitely a readjustment to go from fasting most days and then eating like lean to then eating just like chips and burgers and
pizzas
nonstop.
Oh my God.
But I'm proud of myself, to be honest. Like most of the days, if I knew we were going to be doing something, I still fasted
The whole day.
Yeah, most of the day. So I've been able to do a pretty good job of like not putting on too much weight.
Yeah, and to be fair, like I think, you know, there was enough training to kind of balance it out. Like,
Matt was
just.
You were joking about how, it's so true. Like literally the last 2 weeks, it's been half day eating healthy and training, and back end of the day just getting fat and just eating some shitty food and
drinking beer, just
feeling like, oh man, I feel bad even talking about it because it's just the most privileged shit. To be complaining about being too full, like, come on, like, it's so disrespectful in a discreet way, but it is what it is. Like, for my birthday, fuck me, Dad, I was so full after the sticky day puddings.
Oh
and
man, yeah, but how
schnitz on the
good was the schnitty?
Oh man, the cabbage with the sesame sauce and the sticky rice. And, shout out my mom, shout out Annie and Beck, whoever helped make that, because that was beautiful.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Yeah, so maybe we'll start with peak and pit of mum and dad being here, or the family being here, because Dave was here as well, obviously.
Yeah. I'd probably say the peak would be probably the MCG.
Yeah, it's hectic, eh?
Yeah, just going to the MCG, getting experience in AFL game,
That whole day was pretty dope going to Cass after.
Yeah.
No, it was just...
It was nice, yeah.
It was
fun.
nice, yeah. Just to add a little bit more novelty to it. Yeah.
No, but MCG was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, I was frothing, Like, I didn't realise the level, like how you come in on ground level and it drops down.
Yeah.
And then it's up above you instead of like ANZ, you walk in and you're in ground level and everything goes up from there. Whereas this goes in and goes down. It's so awesome because it means like just good viewing experiences all around.
So well built.
Yeah, it's sick. Like we're walking around just like, what the hell? Like they got like little food courts and little lounges and shit just all over the shop.
Red Rooster, crust pizza.
Yeah, it was off its head, man.
Yeah. You could probably live there.
Yeah,
probably
legit.
camp out.
I got enough toilets.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's like a Woolies Metro in there as well.
Yeah. How good was the the bloody combo when we first walked in there? Just the most true blue AFL supporter I've ever heard. Like,
Oh, yeah, mate, Smitty, go.
I come out of it and I go to Dad. I'm like, Dad, I think this guy was either the truest supporter I've ever heard, just so about it.
The supporter.
Or he was speaking another language because the way he was saying things. I don't know if he was pissed or he's just that passionate. He just like loses. It's like an out-of-body experience every time he talks about his team because it was just like something else. I thought he was talking in tongues or some shit. It was just like flowing out.
To be fair though, like AFL speak is a different language.
It's a different thing, yeah. I'm still trying to catch up. Still walk around like, what? Say what? Where's he?
What?
40-20? No?
Yeah, 40-20. Cut out ball.
Yeah, so, but it was sick, It was good to see you. And we were saying how you really sort of like get it a bit more, obviously, like not just the crowd experience, but more specifically the actual game. Because we were on ground level, we were like right behind the post, seeing them like just all the plays being called and all the things being said and movement all happening at once, which you don't really get to appreciate because the camera's just zoomed in on that one spot while the game's happening on TV. So that was cool.
Yeah, I think what was revealing to me is how they play in pockets. It's not like, I don't know, for some reason I just thought that they were spread out all across the field all the time. But they just kind of travel in pockets where the ball is, like, you know, kind of, and that makes sense. Like if you think about
like
soccer,
yeah, exactly.
They kind of move up and move back depending on where the ball is.
Yeah, exactly. But like the strikers always have to stay in that and defenders always have to stay back just in case.
I guess it's a little bit, I mean, in my experience with hockey, it was probably a little bit different there because hockey...
Smaller pitch.
Yeah, well,
how many people on the field?
11.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, well, 11 aside.
Yeah. No, that's surprising. I just didn't even think it was that many.
Yeah, 11 aside, but there's no offside in hockey. So, you know, it was a bit more like you'd cover the whole pitch.
Yeah.
Like
people would stay in spots.
Yeah, people would stay high. Yeah, because you could just get a ball down.
Yeah.
Like, because if you're like a striker, you just stay high and then just wait for like a big through ball or like a big ball over the top. And you're good.
Yeah.
So you'd always have to be kind of...
Did you get hit much? Because that shit's so
dangerous.
Playing that, man, I'd just be so shit scared every time I'd like be playing around and watching the like your games and shit. Like people that go hard at it because they just.
Oh, it's so hectic, and especially if you got like some bogan, like, you know.
Yeah, because they come in chopping at the ball and they can hit your legs and everything. Do you wear pads?
You wear shin guards.
You wear shin guards.
You wear shin guards and a mouth guard. That's it. Right. But I was playing in a club.
Surely would have got the ankle hacked at.
Oh, you get your ankles fucking hacked to bits. Yeah. And you get balls smacked into your back.
We're talking about field hockey, not ice hockey.
Yeah, field hockey. You get balls smacked into your back, like you know, you kind of go in for a tackle and it rolls up your stick into your arm or into your chest or into your jaw or something like that.
Yeah, because it's just like boom, just can roll up it so easily. It's
a fucking dangerous sport. It's a real dangerous sport. Like
props to the fucking good keepers.
Oh,
like they get strapped up, they get so padded up, it still doesn't look like enough.
Nah, that shit's gotta hurt.
Yeah, like. They look hilarious,
bro. The speed that good players generate off those sticks
is faster than a bowler. Cricket, like because that's like 150.
I don't know. That'd be interesting to look up.
I wonder what's quicker. What's the fastest tennis serves you've seen?
They're faster. They come off the racket faster because they can come off the racket at like 260, 300 kilometers an hour.
Really?
Yeah, they can.
I didn't realize that fast, but it makes sense. It's a light ball.
Yeah.
In a way.
They come off, but they don't reach. It kind of gets down. It like
They lose their speed quicker.
yeah, like a third of its pace by the time it gets down to the other end. But it comes off the racket at pretty high speeds.
Yeah, well, I guess the tennis court's what, like 20, 30
But they're
meters?
not fucking big, man. Like if you got a
What?
tennis court,
Yeah, I
they're
know.
not big. Like
Yeah.
especially if you got like
But
some
when it's
hectic
one-on-one,
dude. Like
you're running around a lot still.
yeah,
You know, even though it's not that big.
oh,
Speaking,
it's
of,
so wild.
speaking of tennis, about table tennis. We played a bit of table tennis recently, did we not? Think about it. Take a
Think about
second.
it.
Think about it. Table tennis.
I'm gonna need to have a drink.
Have a drink about it. Have a drink about it. I can ring Dave or Dad, see if they know what we're talking about. Which one's a green or blue? So I don't. So Matt won a game of table tennis against me. wait. So Dad won a game of table tennis against
Dad.
me. wait.
Oh no, Dave.
Dave, it must be Dave. It must be. Nobody did.
Wait, Luke was real humble the other day when we were playing all these games.
Hey. No, I mean, come on. You're my brothers. And you're my big brothers. You got to fucking, if there's, you know that's coming. And that's on you for not being better. That's
true.
Like, I've had to grow up under you, being teased by you my whole life. So
I never teased you once.
You tease me every. That's it. That
Name one time.
There doesn't need to be an extra thing on there.
Name one time.
There's too many. They've just morphed into this big black ball of trauma.
Oh, Jesus.
That is just too difficult to confront.
Yeah.
I just better off suppressing it.
Yeah.
And when it comes time to smash you in a sport.
Yeah. That it all comes out. Yeah. It's a fuel you need.
Yeah, exactly. So, so we went to Ballers. We took Dad there, which is, they got table tennis and darts and shit.
For anyone who doesn't know, Ballers is a venue in Melbourne that is like 2 or 3 stories. It used to be the old, it used to be a pool hall called Harold's, I think. It used to be a pool hall. And it got ripped down, gutted and rebuilt and branded as a place called Ballers, which is like 2 or 3 levels of ping pong, pool, shuffleboard, darts, bars, virtual reality, like birthday rooms. Like it's got hectic. It's good. It's everything.
Yeah.
It's like if you ever come to Melbourne, take your family, your friends, whatever, and book a 3-hour session at Ballers. It's like $40. You get to play.
There's bars everywhere.
Yeah, you get to play all the games. It's just such a vibey place. The music's pumping.
And the darts was hectic, eh? That was like one thing I didn't really expect to enjoy as much. Not just because it was darts. Like from memory, like when I've played darts, I've enjoyed it. But as they've got like all the computers set up, so it scans everything.
It made it a lot cooler.
Yeah, they got all these interactive games, which makes it so dope.
Yeah,
like there's one where you each person has a character, and you have 2 numbers above your head for each character. And it's like a sort of battle royale.
Yeah. And
a person takes turn on whatever they're aiming for one of those 2 points. And if they land on those points, then they take health off you. And so it's like, first to sort of like defeat the other person. And that one was cool because it's like you really got to be accurate. You can't just throw it willy-nilly. The only way to really win is actually hitting a point. So
yeah, because there's only out of every throw, there would have been like if 4 people are playing, it's 3 times 2 plus your own number, which you can get the 1 health. So 7 numbers.
Yeah, that are worthwhile.
That are worth hitting. Everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah. All right. So mental health check-in.
Mental health check-in.
How's things?
A little bit frantic and a little bit like I'm just very flustered at the moment, and I don't know if that's had to do with like just how full on the last couple of weeks has been in conjunction with all the other stuff we already had on our plates, and then kind of I've probably been drinking a little bit too much, and then not eating enough, and
not eating clean either.
Not eating clean, and then
sleeping being a bit out of whack.
Yeah, just all of it kind of has led to, and then trading poorly, you know, spending a lot of money, kind of look like hanging out with everyone and looking after everyone, but then not making any money. And I don't know, just kind of all these things roll into one ball where I'm just like a little bit frazzled at the moment. And yeah, I just need to get back to grounding myself and slowing things down a great deal, because I've just been like,
Yeah.
and it's kind of made me a bit anxious. And yeah, I just need to slow everything right down.
Yeah, well, I think without a doubt, you got to just be honest with yourself straight up and just like confront. This is what happens so often with any sort of struggles or trauma. You have the one thing which is like not that bad. Then you have the second thing that adds to it and you're like, okay, that's manageable, I could deal with that. And then you have the third thing. And if you don't ever address any of them, by the time there's 5 or 6 or 7 or fucking, sometimes it could be 20, 30 different little moments or incidents or different little struggles. They just combine into this one thing.
It's a big
robot
of...
Yeah, it's just like what I joked about, but this big black ball of pain or trauma or whatever, you know, like Eckhart Tolle talks about with pain body. It's like that sort of thing. It's like in the last few weeks, you've been feeding the pain body. You've been giving ammunition to it, and now it's stronger. And you just need to see it for what it is and just admit it and just confront it and state it and just look it in the eyes and just like, you know, it's clear that you're here because of everything you just stated. You know what I mean? You're aware of what has led to this. It's not like you're sitting here going like, fuck, I'm just anxious.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's so obvious, you know, it's so situational. It's so clear and so easy to break down and compartmentalize and work backwards from. And, you know, now mum and dad are gone, you'll be able to get back in your routine. And, you know, money's always going to be a pressure for everyone every day of the week. So
I wonder if that's the case though for everyone.
Well, I think it is just in different variations. I mean, maybe not the super rich, but then they're worrying about wealth and they're worrying about assets and they're worrying about deals and commodities. It's just different versions of it. It doesn't really, it's hard to imagine that it goes away.
It's really hard to imagine that you can ever detach from it like completely.
Completely. Kanye West talking about how broke he is and the money he's making, and Elon Musk talking about his stock, you know, his value got, like everyone's always talking about money still. So I don't think it really changes, you know, and I'm on the other end of the spectrum and, you know, I still end up having to think about it and talk about it, you know.
I think I thought about it less when I had it. I mean, when I had less of it.
Yeah, I think for sure, because there's not as many, it's once you start branching out and investing and spending money in different places and areas.
Now you need to be more conscious of it.
Yeah, and you're more accountable. And it's just, weighs on you more, obviously.
Yeah, I think
more responsibility.
Yeah, when you have like a finite thing, you don't really have to think too much.
Yeah, exactly. You have to make some pretty clear, specific choices, and then that's it.
It's like I pay my rent, I pay off some debt, I eat, and then, you know, that's it.
Yeah, then you're just worrying about not having it. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, as for me, not bad. Definitely not bad. Like, because maybe just a little anxious as well, because of not being in the good habits and routines that I really want to do. Like meditation is like in the last, 6 months has just been taking a massive front seat of like with my attention and what matters to me. And I haven't really been able to, I've tried really hard to fit it in when I can, like overnight. So it's been okay, but yeah, that sort of has been the main thing. It's just sort of like a general, maybe slight dullness, but then at the same time, like I've had some really good deep conversations with mom and dad and stuff like that, which really freed up some energy and really opened me up in certain ways as well. So I guess I'm just still at a pretty similar place that I was, like still sort of vulnerable, because especially me and mom had some pretty deep chats about stuff and dad as well. So yeah, just I guess I don't really I can't really put my finger on to anything specific. More just like, I'm doing fine. I know I just need to get back to the things that mattered to me. My slips. What?
So mom and dad?
No, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In terms of my mental health, like what I know I need.
Sleep.
Yeah, man. It's not bad. It just could be so much better. And like I do the absolute best with where I'm at, but I just and the frustrating thing is it always ends I don't just go to bed for the sake of it, or like I'm up just fucking, you know, doing nothing. It's always because I like start a song
real late.
Yeah, real late, or I like just I'm learning something or something really interesting that keeps me up, and I just say, but you know what? I noticed I had a little bit of a revelation, a very small little epiphany about like going to bed and staying up and shit like that. And it was just that, like, for the first time the other night, I decided to stay up late and work on this song, and I think it was on my birthday actually. And because all day was busy as, and all the last couple of weeks have been busy as, I haven't really had a chance to work on music. I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, this is me time. Like, I get a chance to work on music, I'm going to do it. And it was starting to get late, and I'm just like, oh, I should get to bed. And then I just stopped, and I was like, I just accepted it, like fully just accepted it. I was like, you know what, no, I'm not going to like struggle with it. I'm going to just like completely just give into it and accept the fact that I'm choosing to stay up and not feel any guilt towards it.
Yep.
And I ended up going to bed at 3:30. It was like 12:30 when I made a decision. I was only planning to stay out to like 1:30 maybe. And I just kept dragging on, and I wasn't mad, and I actually ended up having a good sleep, and like, you know, I tracked my sleep, so I was able to check, and I still got like good deep sleep, and I woke up feeling fine. And I think a large part of that was a psychological.
Just committing to it rather than having that push-pull.
Yeah, because you wake up then in the morning. It's usually it starts at night and then it ends in the morning when you wake up, and then the day sort of goes from there.
Should have.
And then it's like a matter of really trying to reset in the morning to let go of it and just like have a good day. And generally speaking, I can do that, but it's not the same as like just not having to do that at all.
Yeah.
That's way better. I'd rather just not wake up with any guilt or any sort of feeling, just be like clear-headed and like, let's go.
I made that decision. I committed to it, and we're here.
Yeah, so I think that, and I think that's a really important thing to acknowledge with anything. You know, we've talked about it with like eating junk food. If you're going to do it,
eat the fuck out
of it and don't doubt yourself. Don't feel guilty, you know, like, because I don't know exactly, I'm not going to get into it because I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure there's like science to back it up about how psychologically how it works, where if you give into it, just the acceptance of it, I think that your body, if you're fighting it in your head, that means you're fighting it in your body.
Yeah, you're holding, you're
going to get indigested, you're going to get like, you're just going to feel sluggish, you're going to feel tired, and then you're going to, so whatever, if you're going to do some bad shit, just do that bad shit. Don't hold the guilt.
Own it and move on.
Yeah, like, and that goes for, you know, anything that you're doing against your moral code or your ethic code or whatever, you know. Empty that whole bag, son. Yeah, like pour it out. We all make mistakes, so just roll with them. Yes, sir. Physical health check-in. You know, I guess that ties in pretty. Oh, damn, he's checking in all right. Nah, we need mum here to help with the physical. Yeah, pick me up. Yeah, feeling all right. My shoulder's still a bit sore, but I've gone back to two Muay Thai classes this week, and I'm feeling really limber. I'm feeling pretty strong. I'm feeling pretty flexible. And probably just got to work on getting rid of some of the gut fat and working on the shoulder. But apart from that, like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm really happy with, like the size and the strength of my upper body and even my legs, and the flexibility and the elasticity in my hips and legs and stuff is kind of probably close to an all-time high. Like, I'm feeling pretty flexible. I'm feeling pretty like I'm moving nicely. Like, there's a lot of positives there. So I'm pretty happy. Going to get back, really probably start hammering. I was kind of stressed on Tuesday night. My shoulder was a bit sore, and I went to the Muay Thai class, and it was really both my shoulders were really aching. So it was sore, and you still went. It was a little bit, Even though you've had this recurring sore shoulder. No, but I think the way that I'm looking at it is it's sore because I'm just using it.
It's not a like a inflammation sore. It's a
Yeah, we also don't know that.
well, like the osteo said it was something like that.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
If you're making your own.
No, I
assumptions-
wasn't just saying it. Like he said like, well, what do you expect? You're using it more than you have in the last 6 months. So of course it's going to be, it's going to ache a little more. And I was still nervous though. And I went to the class
Did you warm it up?
Yeah. And then after the class, I came over to your place and my shoulders were just so aching and just like I could barely lift them. Anyway, I was stressing hard thinking, oh, maybe I've like done more damage or whatever. And then I woke up the next morning and they were fine. Like they were, I think it was just the
Just fatigue.
yeah, just fatigued and they were just shocked by the workload. But the fact that they woke up so good the next day and that I was able to train the next day without any issues just kind of let me know that, oh, no, we're actually okay now. So
Yeah, man, it's a yin and yang relationship. Like, you got to recover.
Yeah.
Recovery, like, and most of the time, I mean, that's a lie. I was going to say most of the time it's just a good sleep. But a lot of the time you can get most of your recovery just from doing a good, proper sleep, making sure you have proper sleeping practices.
yeah.
But at the same time, there is stretching and mobility and rehab and things like that are really important. And like, going to an osteo and get a massage. And all that sort of stuff.
I've been spending a little bit of time on those things, the stretching, and I went to the MMA mobility. Yeah. And that was great. That was fucking so good.
Yeah.
And then just kind of every day, just spending a little bit more time in doing some deeper stretching and. Yeah, it's all looking good, and probably want to start training just a little bit more and really starting to build the strength in my striking and stuff. So
yeah, man, stretching's the best shit.
Oh, love it. They've got I think they've got a regular yoga for combat sports class. I think it's tonight actually. Every Thursday night, I think they're doing it now. So I'm probably going to start going to that frequently.
Right.
What about you?
I'm feeling good. Going to a chiro at the moment to help with alignment of my back. And I feel like that's slowly happening. I'm starting to stretch again a lot more. And like I noticed my calves, it's weird because they're not tight, but they're tense. And I think they have like, maybe some knots in there. So it's weird, like, because I've always like checked them and I'll stretch them and stuff, and I'm like, they seem plenty flexible. But recently I started to foam roll them a lot more, and fuck me, Dad, it kills so bad. Yeah, man.
Can you get someone in there to massage them?
No, probably not. But I'll be right. I can foam roll it. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then I've been having problems with my knee. But it's just tracking. It's just the tracking of the knee pad is a little bit off. And I already thought that's what it was, and then I confirmed that with the chiro and then he like sort of popped it back in a little bit and it helped for a bit. But I need to foam roll my glutes, my IT band, like it's pulling it out. All across. He's pulling it, and then I need to. So it's good. I'm proud of myself because like he tells me what to do, or I recognize what I need to do, and I really like do my best to stick with it. Like I gotta do squats with like real pointed feet to work on the inside of my quads here to strengthen it, to pull it across and loosen up the side here. So I've been doing that pretty much every day, like just a light amount, nothing too serious. And foam rolling down the side here was killing me today. I felt something release. I don't know if it was a demon or a muscle, but it hurt, man. I was like, and I did not want to like. It was like I almost thought about it in the same sense as the sleeping. I owned it, and I was just like, I so badly wanted to get up and be like, oh, and just like give in to the pain almost, but I just didn't, and I got up feeling like just better about myself.
Like you owned it.
Yeah, I just owned it. I was like,
bro, that's some David Goggins.
Yeah, I just breathed and I was like, fuck it, like it hurts, but I don't need to show that. I didn't need to express that it hurts so much. Like it is what it is. Yeah, it's like that. But no, aside from that, I'm feeling pretty good.
Beat Dad in a hand wrestle?
Yeah, beat Dad in a hand wrestle, a hand squeeze off. He used to always, he's just got these big, strong hands. He used to always pump us, just used to make us tap out so quickly. But yeah.
Yeah, but you flexed on your dad, you tough guy.
I beat my 60-year-old dad. Yeah. I don't want to I don't want to.
Tough guy.
But you did it, did you? I got a genuine cheer. Just want to put the aircon on.
No, I didn't, but I didn't try to. Why do you need the aircon on? What? All right. Anyway, we gotta speed this thing up because we're.
How long are we in?
How long do you reckon?
30.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
All right. Maybe we just talk on. So we both interviewed. You interviewed Mum for Slap Happy. I interviewed Mum and Dad for Superpowers.
Yep.
How'd you find that?
It was actually really good. Like really.
Yeah, that's that. You know what I mean? When you show someone music, it's actually pretty good.
It's actually not. Yeah, it's not as shit as I thought it would be.
Yeah, what were you expecting?
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So
no, I just kind of, I don't know. I wasn't, I just, I don't know. Don't know what I was thinking.
Nice, I'm going to tell her that.
I didn't have,
I don't need her. She'll
see this. Yeah. But she's so quick to like watch stuff as soon as I like upload stuff. She's just like, boom.
I know, it's crazy.
Watched it. Her and Beck just like, oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I know.
What? That hasn't even finished uploading yet.
I didn't realise. Yeah, it's cute as.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. I was sitting there and I uploaded the freshly minted, and I hadn't. Well, it was funny because I uploaded the three freshly minted. Oh no, I uploaded 3 things to my Instagram, the Kittle concept, to test out.
What do they follow?
Yeah, they follow that, and then Mum's like, and then I hear it playing, and I'm like, stop watching that. And anyway, I deleted them.
Funny.
And then I uploaded freshly minted with the right cover. The right
to Savilian or
no, to the LOOTRS media.
Oh,
and
right,
then,
yeah.
And then before I had time to do the caption, because I uploaded it from there, and then I was going to go in and do the caption on my phone. Before I could, they were very fortunate here. I was like, can you just fucking wait 1 second?
Good on them, eh? Well, I guess think about it. Oh no, but they would follow like a bunch of, just random ass people that do content. So I was going to say like, if they just followed their friends, obviously their friends aren't posting much. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that our content will come up straight away.
Yeah, pop up, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's keen. I just love it.
Keen, they love it. Yeah,
yeah, I love it.
Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed the interview or conversation. Yeah, Mum had some good insight. She was pretty funny in moments. I think she really enjoyed it too. Which one?
I don't know. Was that meant to be a joke or was that serious?
No, she was funny.
I'm joking. That's dog. What's the purple one? Okay.
Yes, when we say something hella fuck it. Like, I can't believe. Oh, did you hear the door? And I love these things.
Yeah, the Dobe. Yeah, so I interviewed him as well.
Not as good.
No, but better because I interviewed Dad as well.
Yeah, but I mean Dad.
Yeah, true.
No, Dad.
Yeah. Come on. No, it was hectic. So their superpowers, which I eventually got to.
Yeah.
Did
they agree?
Yeah, for sure. Dad a little bit, maybe less, or wasn't it less? It was more just that like I didn't fully put my finger on it. Do you know what I mean? What I was like, because I just didn't have I needed to think about it more. I didn't expect to have guests on so soon. So the whole format of I'd only done the second one, and the whole format of the podcast is I'm still trying to properly figure out. So then trying to add in a guest, it's just a lot to think about, and it's not just a conversation. It's not just like Slap Happy's good because you can just sit down and have a conversation, and it's lighthearted, and if it wants to get deep, it can get deep, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. Whereas like mine's meant to be deep from the get-go. Like I'm trying to be really intentional and like almost educational in a way, or self-help-ish. So it's way more like like an impact theory interview where he's like properly done his research on him and knows him. And obviously he's my mum and dad. I know everything about him, but you just need to take time to like piece together the right questions. And I think I did it well enough with mum, but not as well with Dad, but the conversation regardless was still good. It's just my standard of like what I wanted to reach. I don't know if I fully got
And
there.
also, you're still very young as an interviewer.
Yeah, exactly. And it's very difficult because you're trying to stay present with the conversation, but you're also trying to latch on to the little things they're saying. And you're trying to pull on threads that they're mentioning and like bring it back. And then also I was telling you about it after that.
Trying to keep the conversation moving forward.
Yeah, but with a specific target, not just like most conversations just
tough,
go from one thing to the next.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really tough. And but yeah, thankfully, like I said, I had that conversation with Cindy and I was able to like just keep that in the back of my head. I was like, whenever Mum or Dad was talking, I was like, okay, but like, where's the actual practical information in this?
Yeah.
I want to hear your story, but your superpower becomes relevant when it can become like almost copyable in a way, not to cheapen it, just so people can understand it more and like buy into it and like learn from, you know? And that's the whole thing. If I'm trying to do something where I'm trying to teach and make people learn new things, then I've got to package it in a way that's actually, you know, digestible. It can't just be a very esoteric, vague ass conversation about some shit. It has to be like actually condensed down to something that you can go like, oh, okay, right, now I get what they're saying.
Yeah.
So that was fucking hard. But I think we got there in the end.
Cool.
Do you want to, you look like you want to.
Oh, I always want to.
Do you want to?
All right, now, no.
Oh, LOOTRS FM.
Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one. We're going for this one.
LOOTRS FM, baby.
Woo! Let's go. Hey. Yeah. Woo.
Hey.
LOOTRS FM.
LOOTRS FM. LOOTRS FM. LOOTRS FM.
No, shut up.
I did one of them with Mum today. She loves it. She loves it. As soon as it comes on, she just starts.
Woo! Snap happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so we got LOOTRS FM, which is our second podcast.
Yeah.
Joint podcast. LOOTRS Freshly Minted.
Yeah.
Where
So
we'll be talking about.
just started that last week. First one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
We're talking about fresh hits, fresh music.
Yeah.
Whatever's popping, we'll scour Discover Weekly. Whatever's just dropped, it's gonna be recorded on the Friday. Hopefully, I mean
I'm gonna get it up on the Friday.
Yeah, almost
from now on.
definitely it'll be up on the Friday. So it's like as current as can be, and it'll be we'll pull out a few songs and specifically state them and maybe go through what we like or dislike about them. Maybe talk about the artists, but also then draw on our own experiences and our own musical perspectives and ideas and but mainly it's just a way to put a bit of a spotlight on some music we're listening to and current Australian music.
And just talk about music.
Yeah,
because I want us to talk about music more. I mean, we already talk about it a lot, but like you can never talk about music enough. So
no, definitely not when there's that much.
And when it's that targeted as well, like we're doing it very specifically and very regimented, and it's like we're actually digging into stuff with a purpose. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be great. Like
but we also might use it as a way to like if there's an album that's come out, we'll take a week to
that's
sort
what
of
we need to do.
Listen to an album.
We need to do that for at least one or two things.
Yeah.
Like maybe the 24K Golden and B-Bar and what was the other one?
Lil TJ.
TJ, that's it. Yeah, we definitely got to do that.
Yeah, so we'll maybe dissect something a little bit more in depth. Who knows? The ideas are there. There's stuff, we have the basic sort of understanding. So,
but I think it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, for sure, sure.
Because it's just more in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, and then we'll also use this show to interview artists.
Yep. All right, let's keep moving.
That's it?
Yeah, because I need to go to the toilet real bad.
Okay. Looks like going to the toilet's more important than you beautiful people that are listening.
Wait, are we... Oh, no, I need to go so bad.
No, it's all good. Just end it. Just end it. No. What, you want me to keep going?
No, I'll let it.
No, that's dog. So while he's gone, don't tell Matt. I don't actually like him. I like my other two brothers way more. Dave and James, if you're watching, what are we doing with this bloke, honestly? He's washed up. Can't really rap that good. Supports a shit footy team. 707. 707. I was just telling everyone how much I love you. Well, we can talk about a business if you want. We could not.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's oh, that was the end of it, was it?
Pretty much. I had here just about Cassie growing up, if we wanted to.
I mean, she's going up every day.
Wait, have we started?
Yeah, we started. Yeah, what do we?
Oh, you know, our music? Do you have any updates?
Yes and no.
It doesn't have to be specifically about like, yo, I'm working on this song, but also just about your thinking or where you're at psychologically with your own music or ideas that you have about you as an artist or, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you one thing.
Tell me.
Tell you one
Tell
thing.
me.
I went through a lot of my demos. I went through all of my demos the other day.
Let me guess. You think they're all hits? You
Yes.
want to record them all and put them all out?
Yes. But also I'm just like, I like the music I make. I just need to put it into
Makes
the
one of
world.
us. You say something?
You think you're so cool because you learnt the buttons.
I've been knowing the buttons.
Yeah, right.
I figured out the buttons with the buttons.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I was just like, man, you know what? I just need to back myself. I need to put music out.
The thing is that I like all the music I make as well, and I think most artists probably do.
No, that's the thing. I don't.
You don't think?
No, I haven't for a long time.
Oh, right.
Like I haven't been like. I'm really self-conscious about the music I make.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's obviously important because that's where the confidence comes from. But
yeah, I need to be
also
more confident.
Yeah, but it's also you got to make other people like the music.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. But I'm not gonna like. No one's gonna like my music if I'm not confident enough to put it out.
I get what you're saying. I think that's a great realization to come to.
Yeah, like I need to be more.
I didn't
confident.
know that either.
Yeah, I need to be confident enough to just get in there and go fucking. Let's go, boom, record it, mix it, ship it. Like just I need to be confident enough to just ship more work and that starts by actually liking what I'm doing. Like I'm liking the writing that I'm doing at the moment. So
yeah, it's hard, like, because even though I like what I do, I'm like, I guess on a pretty similar trend. I just am super, super critical. Like I like it and I listen back and I'm like, and it's not that I come to a realization that I don't like it. It's more just like, maybe I just don't think it's going to resonate. Maybe I don't think it like connects properly with what I was trying to say or what I'm trying to say. Like, so yeah, just having that like start to finish confidence in what you're saying, I think is like paramount. And I think that, I don't know if this is a bit of a cop out or not, because it seems to be validated everywhere I look, but it seems as if, you know, once you start to have a pretty solid fan base or you start to get some write-ups or some playlists or just validation and recognition, that's where a lot of that confidence comes from.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
with
it's
that.
like, because at the end of the day, you're sitting there in your room listening to your music going, all right, this is cool, but no one else, if not many other people are saying it, then
yeah, you can
like, how do I really
cool
confidently
all day long?
Yeah.
And it still do nothing.
Yeah, exactly right. You can think it's a hit. Everyone thinks that they fucking write hits. And look at the charts. Not many people do.
Yeah, correct. So yeah, I definitely think there is an amount of that validation that is required for you to kind of start feeling like you're on the right track.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't have to be wholly kind of dictated by or surrounded or kind of centered around that, but it also doesn't need to be wholly dictated or centered around, I make great music.
Yeah.
Like it can't be one or the other.
Like think about a sports team. Like imagine if you're the best, you thought you were the best player on a team, but your coach never gave you any recognition.
Yeah.
You'd feel like shit. No matter what, no matter how good you're playing, if like the coach and the rest of the team aren't saying anything, or the league ain't saying anything.
But similarly, I can think I am the best tennis player in the world, you know. But if I fucking, you know, if I got on court with Roger Federer, I get my ass handed to me.
What are you saying?
I'm saying like belief is not enough.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly right. Exactly right.
Like actually,
and the support isn't enough either.
Yeah, actually being validated by you know statistics and rankings and you know that's why these things, a lot of these things exist to kind of like establish kind of you give you a reference point at least.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why. That's why you just, that's really at the end of the day, just why it's so important to just be releasing music, because it's the only way to like confidently see growth.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to release music so bad.
Yeah, well, we definitely
I think
will.
Credit Crunch is the one.
Yeah.
And
I haven't listened to the Eggman beats yet, sorry.
Oh no. Well I got the beat off Eggman.
Like bought it already, like finalized it, or you just like got it to start working on?
No, got it to start working on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna buy it. This is the one I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'll probably track the demo this weekend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna track the demo. I'm gonna record it this weekend.
You say so. Matt released a song.
Matt tracked the demo.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. Anything else? What's your next single?
Oh, I didn't ever thought you'd ask. Well, yeah, Opulence.
Opulence?
Yeah, I think I need to stick with it. It just, that song I recorded the other day was like all right, but yeah, like I said, just didn't really stick. I think I just like...
No stick up plan.
Yeah, exactly. I just get caught up sometimes on just like trying to maximize. You know what I mean? And like...
Rather than hitting.
Yeah, I guess. Is that meant to be a joke or?
No?
No, yeah, 100%.
No, because
just going for first base instead of a home run.
Yeah, I don't think... I just think where you're at right now and your strategy, yeah, that's the first base analogy. Yeah, first... And that's... I need to be applying that to everything I'm doing right now as well. Like, not you don't have to hit home runs. The thing is, you hit home runs in the long run by getting on base. And it's not a home run. It's just a home.
Yeah, you get home.
Run to home. Yeah. And that's by getting base hits. You don't fucking, like, no one has ever gone out into any field and hit a home run with their very first hit.
Not in baseball. In actual baseball,
they probably have.
They really have. Let's be honest.
And to be fair, there's probably, you know, like, first person who played their first poker tournament. And there's probably been a bunch of that shit.
Yeah. No, but I know what you're saying. They're definitely the outliers.
Yeah.
So
there's outliers.
But think about it this way, to just like continue on with the analogy. Just shipping the work is getting to first base.
Yeah, 100%.
And then if you think about it, to then move to the next bases, you have to stay so ready. So it's then an active sort of active patience, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to sort of be doing things, but not like really forcing things too much. You still have to be sort of just like waiting for the right times to attack. And
I just think where the stuff that you're writing and where you're at the moment, like, I don't think there's any amount of output that is going to be considered a bad amount of output.
Yeah,
I think you're selective enough in what you write and the kind of stuff that you finish to. I think there's enough of a selective process in there built into it. Like, I don't think you have to then filter it down again. Like, I think you could easily put 1 or 2 songs out a month.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm definitely doing 1 a month. I mean, this month I'm going to be, again, pressed for time. It's probably going to end up being on the 31st or something again.
That's all right.
Still in the month. But yeah, I know what you're saying. That is it. That's what I mean about the maximizing. I like want to just continue to boil it down. I go from already like being at the top of the funnel and like filtering through good beats and good writing style and good tones, and I get all the way to the bottom and still think I need to go further with it. I just by putting them out, you're doing the filtering. Yeah.
because every single time you put something out, you've learned a skill, you've harnessed something, you've worked on the mix, you've done enough in the actual putting out to act as a filter.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and that's without a doubt has been the main reason of trying to release so consistently is like it's just like a simple way to, we were talking about the other day about like creating rules and how the rules actually give you freedom. And it's through me releasing every month that I'm learning things and feeling more confident, understanding. What?
You just unlocked it for me.
You're welcome. But yeah, you gotta stick to something, and like every month, I'm like so much like pressure I'm putting on myself to make sure I get a song done, and it all ends up being for the greater good. It all ends up being positive. Yeah, maybe I'm like a little bit unnecessarily busy or stressed trying to like get things done at times, but like fuck it, like good. That's exactly what people are talking about when they say like stress is good. A certain amount of pressure is good. If you have a fucking goal you're heading towards and you have set deadlines and guidelines and rules, like that's exactly the sort of pressure that you want to put on yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to be avoiding the problem completely, not putting music out at all, and then stressing about the fact that that's the wrong
that's
stress.
the bad stress.
Yeah, it's a complete opposite.
Agree. Totally
So
agree.
just fucking, you just set a target and just run at it.
Wholeheartedly agree.
And Dad's a big proponent of the SMART technique. Setting goals at a smart, specific, measurable.
What do you think is a valid timeline to have Credit Crunch recorded and uploaded for release? By the end of this month?
Yeah, probably. You'll be pushing it because yes, but the thing is with Spotify, you want to upload it 2 weeks before the release date to be able to be pitched at editorials. So it's not that big of a deal because like there's a good chance that very few out of like all the hundreds of thousands of songs get selected. So you don't need to
give yourself that opportunity.
Yeah, that's why I'm like thinking I might just not do it, to be honest, this month because like I haven't got it before. Like it's so rare. But the thing is, there's a way more likelihood of it happening if you have a consistent output, if you have a consistent monthly listeners, consistent fan base.
We should be talking about this shit on LOOTRS FM.
Yeah, we can.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like if you're just coming out and just dropping a song, they need more reference points. They need more like things to grab their attention. So that's the way I'm thinking about it and looking at it. So yeah, I just, it's that simple. Like, regardless of if anything good or bad comes from it, the overall narrative or goal,
being built,
that's the good thing.
Yeah,
not doing anything is an overall bad way to look at it and approach it. So it just comes down to that, to not get like too in the weeds about it. Yeah, which I think that is what you've done in the past.
Oh, totally. I'm in the process of doing that right now with music and trading.
Yeah, so
getting bogged down in the weeds.
Anyway, let's end it there, eh?
Yeah, fucking oath.
LOOTRS OT, baby. Hey.
LOOTRS OT, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, time to go.
See you later, guys. Thank you for coming down.
Hey,
it's been an honor.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Number 5.
Don't forget to buy a ticket for the meat raffle on the way out.
And like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. Hey. Like and subscribe.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
No. Like and subscribe.
Peace out, everyone. We'll see ya. Peace. Peace out, everyone. We'll see you next week on LOOTRS OT. Yeah.
LOOTRS OT. Yeah, LOOTRS OT. I said LOOTRS OT. Yeah, LOOTRS OT. LOOTRS OT. I said LOOTRS OT. I said LOOTRS OT. LOOTRS OT.